It is possible to go from having really, really dark hair to blonde, and it's possible for you to do it at home yourself. I did it, and I will share with you how I did that. Of course, there's a lot of skeptics out there. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it is possible. You can do it if you have patience, basic general knowledge, if you do some research, it can be done. How I did it was, first I started with buying a bucket of bleaching powder. This is L'Oreal Quick Blue. Got it from you can get it from any beauty supply store. And I combined that with a 40 volume developer. Mix those together. There is instructions on the back, so just follow those. And what I did was I sectioned my hair off into quarters. So I had a top left quarter, a top right quarter, bottom left quarter, and a bottom right quarter. And what I did was I bleached this quarter first, then that, and then that. It took forever, but it was worth it. Another note, I kept the bleach on for a total of 45 minutes, but I only applied it to my roots for the last 10 minutes. And the reason why I did that was because my roots were virgin hair, and I knew that they were going to lift a lot quicker. So if I hadn't done that, my roots would have been one color, and the rest of my hair would have been another. So this way, it lifted uniformly, and it was all one color, thankfully. Like I said, it took forever, but doing it in quarters like that really allowed me to control the timing of it developing. For instance, if I would have started with this patch, or this section, and then I went to this section, by the time I went to this section, this would have been developing so much longer than this. So it was easier for me to break it up into sections and lift it all uniformly. After that, I washed it out, rinsed it, and it was a hideous, hideous color. Nothing I would ever walk around in daylight in. So what I did was I got a professional hair color, Satin, one of my favorite brands, and I got an 8A, which is a light ash blonde. There was a lot of brass in my hair, and so I wanted the ash to balance it out, and I just deposited that throughout my hair, and it looked good. You know, it was okay. It was a color that you would find somewhere in nature. It wasn't what I call Puerto Rican orange or gold, which is I was really afraid of. But it needed some dimension, and I got pretty bored of it after a month or so. So then I decided to go in and add lowlights and highlights. And how I did that was I took the same brand, the Satin, and I got a 5N, which is a light brown, and I used a 10 volume developer and mixed that up in a non-metallic plastic mixing bowl, and I just applied it to the underside of my hair, the back underside. I let that develop. I only left it on for like 10 minutes because I didn't want it to overdevelop. I didn't want to get gray, green, ash tones. You know, I didn't want it to look like that, so I only left it on for 10 minutes. When I was done with that, I then took, again, the Satin 7N, actually this one exactly. It is a blonde, and using the 10 volume developer again, mixed that together, and I applied it to the top of my head where my natural part is. So now I had basically 3 different colors in my head. On my hair. I had the light ash blonde, the light brown, and the blonde. And I felt like that was kind of giving me the dimension that I wanted, but I still needed a little bit more. So what I went in and did was I took my bleaching powder again and my 40 volume developer. Actually, I lied. I took the I took the bleaching powder and the 30 volume developer. and I applied that to just specific strands. I basically just put in highlights to break it up a little bit. And that leads me to how my hair is today. I call it brand. It's kind of like the Sarah Jessica Parker, Jennifer Aniston, Giselle look. Hopefully that's kind of what I was going for. I could only wish to be that beautiful. But I'm liking it, and for now, who knows, I'll probably get bored and try pink next week. Thanks for watching.